No, I think, first and foremost, what a resilient win. From everyone in that locker room, just super proud of those guys. As an offense, I said it to Laura after the game, but I feel like, we could have been a lot better in certain situations. Just the O-line, I think, too, like the way that they leaned on the game the way that they leaned on that defensive line in the second half, and the linebackers, I thought was incredible. And speaking of those guys, I want to give a ton of credit to Chicago. I feel like they played a really good game. Their scheme, their players, everything that they do is super tough. And, we were able to come out, like I said, just a resilient effort by everyone, and very proud of that one.
Sam, in overtime, what's your mindset there? I mean, the outcome was obviously very, very good, but what's your mindset when you come on the field knowing that touchdown or any score wins it?
Just execute. It's as simple as that. Just one play at a time. That's what I think I tell the guys that every single time in the huddle, but that's my mindset. Every single time I'm out there on the field, especially in that situation. You're expecting to, obviously recover the onside kick and just take some knees. So your mindset, you got to get ready to go back out there and execute at a high level, and I feel like our offense did a really good job of that, obviously in overtime.
And when you came off with the foot injury there, how long did it take you to get to the point where you said, I'm good enough to go back in?
Yeah, I just had to walk it off a little bit. That was pretty much it, just to be able to, for Nick to be able to come in, I hate doing that to him, but just for him to be able to come in and execute at such a high level, obviously in London and today, just an incredible job by him, and it shows kind of the preparation that he kind of exemplifies every single week.
Did you know coming off that you were going to be able to go back in short order as you were walking off the field?
I felt, wasn't exactly sure, to be honest with you, but as I was on the sideline, it kind of, I felt like I was all right, and I was able to go out there and kind of walk it off a little bit. So I felt good, once I got back on the field.
What happened in overtime with the helmet switch and the communication?
Yeah, it just went out. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Sam, what did you think of, just some of the catches that Jordan Addison made today for you guys?
Yeah, J.A. obviously had a huge game. His ability to just stay ready, stay prepared whenever his number's called. TJ, the same thing. I felt TJ had a really good game today. Jets, obviously, just his ability when he's out there, he gets guys open. The defense is so locked into him at certain points in the game, whether it's, second and long, third down, even first down at times. So his ability to just, continue to stay with it and continue to show that resiliency even, throughout the game, when he's not, getting touches. And, I feel like, just our entire offense, I feel like has been doing a really good job of that this year, and we'll just continue to stay resilient and find a way to win.
In the past 2 weeks, what's been the common thread for you in terms of why you performed so well?
I think it's kind of what I told you after, just my thought process in overtime, just going out there, executing, taking it one play at a time. I really do think it's as simple as that, and just not trying to do too much. If I feel like, a play, I got to scramble out of the pocket and something, it's not there, just throw it away. Or, if I need to take a sack, I'm willing to do that. But, just continue to play within the system, within the game, and we'll continue to play solid as an offense.
We didn't talk much about it when TJ came back, but in your mind, does it take a few games to just, get locked in with somebody that you haven't played with, and was this that game, or was that just how the game went? Or
Yeah, I think you nailed it. I think, whenever, someone comes back, I felt like, there were a few times, when he got back, obviously in Jacksonville, where we connected on some good routes and some good concepts. And then, there's just some things that you got to continue to feel out as the season goes. And we'll continue to grow from that.
As you come back in after a couple plays out, does any part of you worry that things could get, that you could make it worse? I don't know.
No, not at all. That's not in the thought process at all. I'm just, like I said, man, just to be able to, for Nick, first of all, to be able to go in there and execute at a high level, And then for me to go back in there, I'm just trying to do my job. That's it.
Say when you guys are 2nd and 17 there in overtime and you're backed up, that completion on 2nd down, how much does that just change the manner of that drive from let's just get yards and get out of our own end zone to we can go make something of this?
Yeah, that's kind of the mindset, when you're just, in a 1st and long or a 2nd and long, you just want a completion. You just want to get the guys going forward. Obviously if a shot's there to take it, we'll take it for sure. But, that's the mindset, is just getting a completion.
Sam, what's your impression of Caleb Williams? Did you guys get much of a chance to talk after the game or anything?
Yeah, I just told him to keep doing what he's doing, man. I feel like he's playing really good football. Just the way that, he's confidently just ripping the ball. It's impressive, man, when he cuts it loose. I was watching, the big screen in the stadium, and I felt like sometimes, the camera couldn't necessarily catch up with the football. I feel like he's just got such an ability to just rip the ball in there, and obviously when he gets outside the pocket, when he's able to run and make plays, he's very dangerous that way as well.